Hi, this is Frank the Pest Geek with Nature Pest. We're going to be answering the top 10 questions that we commonly get. All of our technicians are equipped with the latest technology and all the PPE and safety equipment they need to perform your service in a safe and effective manner. All technicians, when they come into your home, should be wearing gloves. Now with COVID, they're all wearing face masks. So we have complete PPE to protect your health. Also, they should be wearing their knee pads to protect themselves from getting their knees injured. And they should be covering their feet and their shoes and their boots with shoe covers to protect your floors. So all technicians coming into your home will be wearing all of this protective equipment. They will be coming in with their service bag that has everything they need to perform the service in your home. This is an exclusive no spray service, so they will not be carrying a sprayer when they come inside. They will not be doing any aerosol sprays or fogging or any type of fumigation service. This is an IPM service bag for integrated pest management. This is what they will be carrying in your home when they perform the service. Are your products natural or organic? Well, we do have 5 100% natural organic services, but they're primarily for outdoor and certain specialty services. For plants, we use those for fruit tree service. We use it for mosquito control, for flea and tick, and other types of pests that are outside. The reason we do not use natural products indoors is because natural products, primarily made of essential oils, are allergens. In some people, they could trigger asthma or allergies. So we do not use them indoors for that reason. The number 2 reason we don't use them indoor is because for most pests, like ants and roaches, you cannot control them with natural products. We use other products like boric acid, which are borates, which are considered one of the safest products to use, but they're not organic. They're actually inorganic. There is no carbon compound in them, which makes them organic. In order for something to be classified as organic, it must contain a carbon compound. That is the technical definition of organic. It must degrade in the environment so that it goes back to the earth. This is why most organic products are only used in agriculture. So what do? Well, we have an organic facilities compliance service that complies with the National Organic Program for Organic Facilities Pest Control, and we use IPM, which is what is approved to be used in schools, hospitals, surgical centers, biolabs. And what we do is we bring that same technology into the home, which is really a high-level technology. And the reason you haven't heard of IPM, unless you work at a level 3 lab, you would not know this. But this is what we do. So all the products we use usually require no PPE, which is no personal protection equipment. They are reduced risk products. We do not contaminate any surface in your home with sprays. So your countertops are not contaminated. Your floors are not contaminated. Nobody comes in contact. Your children and pets do not come in contact with these products. Also, IPM is the mandatory standard in all federal buildings, hospitals, and schools. IPM is what's recommended by the American Academy of Pediatrics. IPM is what is recommended by the American Veterinary Association for safety and effectiveness. So the service is 100% effective, and it is the safest service that you can get. The number 2 question that we get is, how long do we have to leave our home during the service? The beauty of this service is that you don't have to leave your home. Your children and your pets, elderly people, can be present in the home while we perform the service. Because again, there is no air contamination, there is no surface contamination with our service. Do I need to remove anything? No. Unlike traditional pesticide services, you do not need to remove anything from your cabinets, from your cupboards, drawers. The service is completely non-disruptive. We do not spray the inside of your cabinets to contaminate your dishes, your spoons, your utensils, nor your food. Where will you be spraying pesticide? Well, our exclusive no spray service guarantees that there is no surface or floor contamination. Your children can walk all over the floors. There are no pesticides on the floors or any contact surface. Will you treat the whole home? Actually, it is not necessary to treat the entire house. Why? Pests have very peculiar habits. They like to be in places where they feel protected, where they can harbor. They want to be near water and they want to be near food. For this reason, generally, we only have to treat your kitchens and bathrooms. Unless you have pet food or water in the rooms where pests will want to be drawn there, then what we recommend is you remove the food and we remove the water from those rooms, not to attract pests going there. But generally, pests are restricted to kitchens and bathrooms. How long does it take to perform the service? It depends on the size of the home or the condo or the apartment, but generally about 45 minutes to up to an hour and a half to perform the average service. How long will it take to get control of my ants or roaches? Well, generally for roaches, it takes about 30 days from the initial service to start seeing the control. Why? The way our products work is it relies on the insect biology to take our products and transfer them to the rest of the nesting sites where other nestmates are. This is known as horizontal transfer. And this is why we use primarily baits to control this problem. For ants, it will require 2 to 3 services about 7 days apart. For roaches, we also have to deal with what is known as the life cycle of the pest. We have to deal with the eggs that are going to hatch. Generally, in about 30 days, they will hatch. And some of those eggs are going to hatch, and we're going to have to deal with that second generation hatching within 30 days. So we generally perform our follow-up service for roaches in 30 days. How many visits will it take to get control? Again, it's going to depend on the level of infestation and the pests we're dealing with. If we're dealing with just roaches, on average, we control 80% of the roach problems with 2 services. The other 20% may require 3 to 4 services and approximately about 30 to 60 days to get the control, depending on the level of infestation. For ant control, it may take 2 to 3 visits or 2 to 3 weeks to get the control. How do I set up an appointment? Well, it's very easy. Down below, there is a form with our prices on them for the size of your property. You simply complete the form, submit it. Once we have that, we will contact you to schedule the service. It's that easy. I hope that I have answered all of your questions in this video. If I haven't, feel free to give me